What's up, guys? We are back. I said I wasn't going to do 2 videos in a day. I lied, because we got to get... This is the only series that I've seen each and every game of, which is the Sens versus the Leafs. And we got to see Tampa Bay versus the Florida Panthers. I've got to watch those guys, and we also have a little extra video on that. I am time poor today, so that's the only reason I'm not doing Leafs Jellies video, because I'm trying to fit 2 in. So we're going to get started and check out what happened, what went down with the Leafs versus Sens Game 5.
Claude Giroux, contract up after this year for the 37.
It's like the Leafs home game.
Future. Toronto has continually come up short this century in big games like
Just
this.
hearing that crowd. Oh,
How will they respond early here in Game 5? Carlos shot.
they're trying to start out how they started Game 1.
How will they respond early
Like, this
here
is
in
the
Game
very
5?
beginning. They've thrown a player on the ground. They're bringing the crowd into it.
How will they respond early here in Game 5?
Isn't that crazy? Sorry. I've just seen here, like, these guys banging on the boards. That is so nuts how close you can get. That's awesome. That's got to be it.
How will they respond
Amazing.
Carlos shot, save Hallmark, slaps it to the corner.
And interesting, Nylander actually was much better defensively this year too.
Hope everybody's having a beautiful day.
The end of it's just gone. Is it in?
Oh my god!
Yeah, it looked like it crossed the line.
Spots up for the breakaway, and here's that goes post.
Lost the puck.
Oh man, it's
Oh.
getting closer than that. Morgan Riley with the stick in there. The question is, did it go in underneath? But it looks like Stolars has control of it right here.
No way. That is so close.
Look at this, gonna be a great look.
This will be a great look. And at this point, we lose sight of the puck. So even if Stolars might have...
He almost knocked it in.
Taken away by Tavares.
Okay. Got a breakaway.
Tavares in. Saved by Omar. Tavares didn't get much on that backhand.
Umak said hell no.
He gets his stick and forces Tavares off to his backhand.
Here's Batherson now with Cousins. Batherson looking on his backhand. Now he takes it across. Beautiful pass. Shabbat fires. Nice save by Stolars. High into the netting. Holmberg tries to pick it out of the pile. Can't.
Pretty action.
Batherson works on him.
Well, it's nice seeing a decent amount of highlights from the first period.
Beautiful save by Omar.
In the most recent game in their losing effort, and then how about this redirection too? Beautiful look by Yarncroke.
That could have been. There was a bit of danger there.
Marner fires. Blocked in front. It's loose. Omar trying to cover it up, and he finally does.
In game 4, there's the mitten going flying.
Yeah, wait, who's...
Good job by, you see Matthew Nyes taking away the eyes, the space, and
I see.
flying. And good job by, you see Matthew
He's
Nyes
coming in.
taking away the eyes, the
Coming in with the cold hands.
Omar, but that 0 for 4 included a 4-minute overtime
He looked around the screen from Nyes
So we're on a
to make the
power
block
play
save.
towards the end of the first period.
Would not let up. Matthews fires, saved by Omar. Riley. Just lot.
4 and 4, so we're evened up.
To Lorentz, shot saved by Omar as it drops.
not doing well in the playoffs. The Toronto Maple Leafs struggled defensively, and Chris Tanev changes that.
Shabbat fires, score! Ottawa scored.
So that's early in the second.
Shabbat, the wrist shot from the point, his first goal of the series.
Matthew's not looking happy about it. Let's see the traffic that went through.
Who wanted to take an early lead. It's a great face-off win. You got Tim Stützle, and then they go.
Wow. Did that take a deflection? I think it did.
They love being at the top of the paint there.
Oh, it took a deflection off the goalie's shoulder was the only deflection.
Shabbat, who took that hard cross check late in the
Yeah, look at the angle that's flying through the air on.
By Carlo denied the entry, but here comes Greg with space. He's got Amadio. He's got Pinto behind him. Shot. Blocker saved by Stolarz, stumbling backwards.
The history of their elimination.
big block.
looms.
Stützle, good stick by Benoit. Behind the net, Brady Tkachuk wrap around. Saved by Stolarz, and he covers up.
And then there comes a time in the later rounds where you have nights off from hockey, and it feels cruel.
Looking a little low energy.
Fires blocked. Marner picks it up. Saved by
Oh,
Here's a look at how Toronto tried to take some of that momentum back.
almost
They tried
passed
to
it off the Sens player's skate. I mean, he did. That'd be a great assist.
Shabbat, nice play to Gaudette. He'll dangle. Fire. Stolarz saves free.
Ooh, wow. Damn, that's pretty good work from the goalie. That dangle was
Working one-on-one with Jensen.
hectic. Just want to see that again. That was really nice. If they had have like ended up scoring off this play, it would have been huge credit to that Sens player.
Shabbat, nice play to Gaudette.
Oh my God, what a little show and then steal. That was awesome.
Sends it back to Riley. Riley's shot goes to the corner. Tanev towards the net. Tip by Tavares. Another big
And the
save
second
by
period,
Omar.
and Leafs haven't
Here's
scored.
Matthews now. Long pass, looking for that stretch.
See if they get on the board in the third. Low scoring game.
What a save by Stolarz on Brady
And
Tkachuk.
Stolarz has saved some
Responsibility defensively this
really
year
good
for
attack.
Barrett. How about this? He's the high forward, so he does a good job stripping knives of the puck, and then Brady Tkachuk opens up, ready for this. Stützle's got his head on a swivel there, and Tkachuk.
And now Ottawa sends it back up north. Brady Tkachuk, 25-year-old captain. Shot saved by Stolarz. Stützle can't settle it down. Giroux has it. Taken out by Benoit. Benoit. Here's Craig. Riley Craig. Softly as Carlo
close down the 5-hole.
disrupted that shot.
Talked about that a lot through this series in game
Nice little pickup
4
off
was
the
first
skate.
time that Ottawa outblocked.
Nylander. Nyes is in front.
Power play in the third.
Matthews to step up
Need
perhaps
to score.
and get a goal. Shot saved by Omark. Nyes gets to it first. Here's Matthews. Sauces back to Martin, but it's a soft pass intercepted by Gaudette. Cousins charging the net.
Big danger.
Cousins shot. Score!
Big danger. Let's see how this all began.
Mark. Nyes gets to it first. Here's Matthews. Sauces back to Martin, but it's a soft
Yeah,
pass intercepted
really,
by Gaudette.
really loose
Cousins
there.
charging the net. Cousins
Coming in with speed.
Dylan
He's been having a great game until, wow.
2-0 Ottawa.
It looks like he's gone through a lot.
Austin Matthews missed the net and ends up going to the
The
other
Leafs
end.
goalie.
And then you mentioned it, soft pass. They whip the puck around. Their passes are generally crisp and clean, and they're able to just
Taking the crowd out of it.
He gets his first Stanley Cup playoff goal via the shorty. Lorentz backhand save by Omar. Max Domi onside at the line with speed. Comes to Tanev. Comes to McCabe. To the net. Kick save by Omar with the right pad. Matthews chips it in. Shabbat.
5 minutes left.
He whiffs on it. Marner. Matthews.
Got to get on the board.
Matthews shot off the post.
Oh, that was a great opportunity.
tucks it in. But how about this action down here at this end? There's the
Oh,
post.
doesn't get closer than that.
In the face. And the
Well, actually, it might have got closer on the on the first goal the Leafs saved.
Puck first, not going to be icy. Giroux has Stützle in front. Giroux, Stützle, score!
Oh,
Out of front.
because they pulled for the
Sens gonna get to this puck
for the
first,
desperate
not
attack.
gonna be icy. Giroux has Stützle in front. Giroux, Stützle, score! Ottawa leads 3-0 in Game 5.
So this is been a forgettable game
The post to help prevent it.
for Leafs fans.
Empty net at the other end.
Do they get one more? Wow, they still got 52 seconds.
Game 6 in Ottawa. Here's Brady Tkachuk with a wide open net to seal it.
Well, he's happy.
Victory and a short plane ride back home.
Well, and also it was game
Short
4
plane
that was
ride
the
back
first time
home.
they'd
That's
scored
great.
More than 2 goals in the series, and here tonight, granted, 2 of them were empty.
Not
netters.
much they can do to stop those last couple.
Saved by Omar, the tip of his glove.
Is there anything Leafs can take away in the last 10 seconds? No. The shutout.
Go. Clevin and Ben.
Well, how this series has been turned on its head. Okay.
Clevin takes down Benoit. Lawton is kind of squared up.
This photographer's getting a great.
And Matt and Paolo as Perron's going to grab Carlo. Marner, Nyes, and Matthews all -4.
Oh, what's that all about? The banging the sticks. Is that in support of like the players going at it? I feel like that's what I would interpret that as. Like, you know, go guys or something, you know? So Umar,
Ouch, baby.
Ooh, that's rough.
he's had a big night. And look, you can watch how it's increased. So he's lifting as the series has gone on.
That's rough.
Goal and assists 2 assists for Kachuk, +3. A goal and 2 assists for Stützle, +3. Now Cousins squares off with Lott. Oh, Cousins throws a punch and he hit the linesman by accident. And now Gaudette meets up with McCabe.
He barely hit the linesman.
So that's going to do it. Linus Ullmark.
All right. Now that's a bad night at the office for the Leafs. Clearly, obviously, they got shut out. Led in 4. Even in the scuffles at the end, they came off worse. So, if it's going to be a champion team, then it's going to be how you react to a game like this. They started the series really strong, so they've shown they can perform. Whether they're going to do it next. Obviously, the next game is on Ottawa ice, or their home ground. So it's going to be really interesting. The pressure's on. And as we all know, I'm a new hockey fan, but we all know it gets mentioned, the Leafs playoff run and the pressure. And it's just whether these players feel that extra pressure or are they going to rise above it. So let's see. It makes it interesting. It's the theater, but yeah, that's not the game they wanted, of course. So really interesting to see where it goes. Interesting to see how this series is developed. Clearly, the Senators have adapted and changed up. Now it's time to see what the Leafs do. Let me know what you think of the series, but don't be dicks. Come on, guys. Not that anyone has been. I just want to make sure, we're all about the positivity. And yeah, no, entertaining stuff. Well done to the Sens. Let's see where it goes. More hockey. So I'm not mad about it. Love you guys. I'll be back with another video. I'm going to go quickly eat. Then I'll record that one. We'll have them both up. And then I've seen every team in the playoffs. Have a full view going ahead. Appreciate you guys so much. Oh, shit. I'll say it at the start of the next video, but we hit 6,000 followers. So thank you so much. I was meant to lead with that, but like I said, I'm just on a bit of a tight schedule. Be right back, and I'll lead with that on the next video. Peace.